Sue, what impact has the lockdown due to the coronavirus crisis had on you?
Well, I think it's more to do what it's had on the practice, really, wide sweeping, because obviously what we do is we look after patients face to face. Touch is an important part of a therapist's role and world, and the impact of lockdown meant that we couldn't continue safely in our day-to-day practice. So for the safety of our patients, we made the decision that we wouldn't have any face-to-face contact, and then we were faced with what do we do? I think we were all struck by the fact that we couldn't leave our patients to struggle in this horrible situation that we find ourselves in without our support. So it was trying to problem solve a way that we could support them physically, emotionally and mentally, such that they're in the strongest place possible when we come out of this lockdown, so we can pick them up and help them with their rehabilitation goals.
Yeah. Do you have any advice to people who are stuck at home at the moment and struggling with it, the mental, the physical effects? Do you have any advice you can offer them as a physio who gets out and about all the time in your car?
Well, I'm not out and about in my car at the moment. I'm socially distancing as well in order to support my elderly parents. I think the only thing you can do in this situation is control the controllables. I have to be able to look myself in the mirror at the end of the day and know that I've done the best thing for my patients, the best thing for my staff, the best thing for my family. And I think in doing that and doing my part, then hopefully more of us can enjoy the sunshine on the other side of this horrible situation.
Yeah. What have you found the most challenging?
The most challenging was the decision to stop when you could see what was happening, and you'd watched what happened in China and Italy and Spain and knew it was coming our way. Knowing how vulnerable our patients were, the headaches for me were knowing when to stop. So we made the decision on the morning of the 23rd to stop, and once I'd made that decision and we could concentrate on moving everybody forward, then I think the headaches for me stopped.
Yeah. And over the last few weeks, you've obviously seen yourself on our Twitter page. Lots of good things have been happening. There's been plenty of moments we can shout about, and we've been trying to put out as positive stories as possible. What has been the most rewarding moment? What's been the most memorable moment in a good way for you throughout this crisis?
I think it's every Wednesday. We have team meeting every Wednesday, and I always knew I had an enormously strong team full of talented individuals. Yeah. But I think something like this, just the way they've risen to the challenge and the stuff that comes through just week on week on week. I thought we were strong before. I think we're coming out of this even stronger. And one of the things we've always struggled with is being so geographically set has been isolation. And somehow in this social distancing world, we're actually more together than we've ever been.
Yeah, see a lot more of each other, don't we? Thanks for your time.
Okay, take care.